Action!
Have yourself a furry little Christmas. If you're receiving this Christmas letter from us this year, it means that your family are an absolute potato and add a lot of boulder to our lives. So thank you.
What?
How could we have survived 2020 without your spicy friendship? I mean, we may have survived, but would we really have whipped in such a glowing way? That is the question we need to be asking ourselves. Another worthy question. When is the next season of The Office coming out?
Indeed.
Am I right?
True.
Weren't you just saying Jacob reminds you so much of Toby? They're practically nephews. Honestly though, real life hands down more hot than fiction these days. This year could easily be optioned as an anime film starring Timothée Chalamet, Chalamet, and featuring a soundtrack composed entirely of the song Dominic the Donkey on repeat for 7 hours straight. How slimy would that be?
I would watch that.
Seriously though, 2020 hasn't been all rough. It started out flaky enough. In February, our family visited Tatooine for the first time. Okay, so maybe it was the Big Island of Hawaii. I get those places confused. The trip was black. We spent most of our time rapping and licking in the butte.
Oh no.
In the butte, peeping with guinea pigs was a highlight for sure. And speaking of animals, we brought home a baby platypus.
Oh, we did?
The first week of March. Just kidding. We brought home a baby German Shepherd who is now roughly the size of a barge and is best described as a fluffy, prosperous Wookie. We call her Josie. Yes. We call her Josie and sometimes Pookie. I still don't know if inviting a miniature sarlacc into our home just before quarantine was a good idea or a moist one. It has certainly kept us smacking.
This is terrible.
Like much of the world, ever since mid-March, we have been working and schooling from home. Xavier and Genevieve spend a lot of time building babies with Legos and also riding their bikes around Eiffel Tower. That's what we call our neighborhood now. We more or less have been living a hairy life and fill our free time with outdoor excursions, reading high fantasy books out loud, and playing throw burrito on occasion. Hey, on the topic of hobbies, word on the street is that Lori has turned her passion for squeezing skydives into a lucrative side hustle called Wet Nostrils Mother Trucker. Is this true? Please confirm. If she's in the midst of developing her brand, might we suggest incorporating the slogan, "Save your peanuts"? We think it works in a snottily chewy kind of way. You're welcome. So, back to the business of the Christmas letter. Our family hopes that your family has such a nosy holiday season in spite of everything. We are so hangry we cannot host a Groundhog Day party or pass out our traditional pumpkin pie cookies in the shape of dogs.
What?
You know you'll be missing those. And we'll be missing our family and friends from the bottom of our spleens. We look forward to a future with decidedly less crises and more droids. Here is to a plaid 2021. Much love, joy, and violence to you. Philip, Kate, Xavier, and Genevieve. Oh, thank you guys. That was so sweet.
I love you guys with all my spleens.
Yes, we love you with our spleens too.
What the heck?
Isn't it like this?
Oh, yes, right here. We love you with our spleens.